Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safe on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Some worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. Home internet is so simple to install, you can do it yourself. No waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular. For us.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Jarash Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string, an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Centennial by Freedom. With you here tonight from the jungle on the north side of Ankeny on a very, very frigid night in central Iowa. A lot of schools around here were delayed this morning. Minus 13 was the air temperature. Minus 30 plus, or should I say minus in some places, was the feels-like temperature with a wind chill. So very cold night. Don't expect probably a huge crowd to find their way in here. It is Rock Creek Elementary night, and that always brings in a lot of the elementary kids. They'll be shooting at halftime, and a lot of other events going on for the Ankeny Centennial athletes. The Ankeny girls wrestling team is wrestling just down the road at Northview Middle School right now in the CIML conference tournament. The swim team is hosting tonight, and the bowling team is hosting tonight. So a very, very busy night for winter sports here on the north side and actually all through central Iowa, right? We're starting to get down to it. About a month left of the regular season. Not even a month left of the regular season right now. About 3 if you have a chance to get out here and see these teams do it. We've got Valley in town tonight here in the first game of our doubleheader. They are unranked right now as they come in at 4-10 on the year. They will take on the 8-5 Jaguars, who are ranked number 4 in the state of Iowa. And their losses have been to Johnston, all the teams who are ranked in front of them. So Johnston once, along with Waukee Northwest twice and Dowling twice. So quite the resume that Coach Scott DeYoung's very senior-heavy squad is putting together, looking to make some noise in the postseason. We'll be back with our Signorama starting lineups right after this. This is Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Some things are worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. US Cellular is so installed you can do it yourself. No waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular. Built for us.
West 40 Market in Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Welcome back. It is time now for our starting lineups presented by Signorama Ankeny. Signorama Ankeny is your full-service sign and graphics company. They design, produce, and install all types of interior and exterior signs, lights, electrical signs, vehicle wraps, and more. Visit them at signorama-ankeny.com. Now time to go down to our public address announcer, Kate Tomlinson, for tonight's Signorama starting lineups.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to Ankeny Centennial High School. You have entered the jungle, home of Jaguar basketball. Our visitors for tonight's matchup are the Valley Tigers and your Centennial. It's time to be.
Intermission Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? For these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
And there it is, our national anthem, as Jags out on the floor with their signature purple and pink shoes that they've worn all season long. Jags will go out there tonight with Ava Martin, Jaden Pratt, Maya Crawford, Ava Martin, Tilly Smith, and Finley Blackmore getting the start for the Jags. For Valley, it'll be Tylee Whitey, along with Carrie Rose, Avery Moon, Ashley Brown, Jenna Fuller to get the game started here tonight. Andy Pollock with you here on the call. We are ready to go. The number 4 Jags and the unranked Valley Tigers, a CIML conference matchup here tonight. Coach Matt Utoff for Scott DeYoung, the Hall of Famer for Centennial. Want to thank all our sponsors that you'll see on the bottom of the screen throughout the course of the evening for their support. And the tip controlled by Pratt Crawford, fellow senior. All seniors on the floor for the Jags right now. Martin with it. Last time these two teams played, Jaden Pratt went off 36 points, and you can see they try to get it into her right. Got no good, and it's off Blackmore out of bounds, but Jaden Pratt just absolutely owned the inside the last time these two teams played. You can bet that Coach Utoff is going to have his eyes out and a good defensive plan to try to slow down Jaden tonight. Fuller with a basketball for Valley. She hands off up top to Brown. Down low they go, it's Whitey. Jags quickly back the other way. Down low they go. Pratt bullies her way in. She's blocked, and she'll have a chance to shoot 2 as the first foul of the evening is whistled there on Ashley Brown. Jags won by 31 the last time these two teams played on December 20th, right before break, as one in. Jaden had her career high in that game as she misses that free throw. She scored 30 of the Jags' 73 points that night. Brown setting things up over here to Moon. Up top to White for 3. No good. And Maya Crawford in between two Tigers goes up and gets it. The Jags do not often have a height advantage, and they're going to have a little bit of one here tonight as Blackmore, the floater in the lane, can't get it to fall. Brown way ahead with playing defense. Crawford tips it to Pratt, and the Jags are back in business. Get it to Pratt again on the three-point line around the corner, and Martin is stuffed out of there, blocked by Avery Moon. Quickly back the other way is White. And once again, the Jags take it away. Crawford through contact up with the left hand and puts it in. And there's a timeout there, as through the contact it looked like taking it in the ribs was Moon. Might have knocked the wind out of her momentarily, and she's going to step aside here quick and bring in our first Hearts of Ankeny Hospital substitution of the night. Olivia Adams checks into the game for Valley. Ashley Brown gonna set things up here. Brown backs her way down, kicks it up top. 3-point shot on the way, rims out, no good, and hustle for the rebound. Tipped over on the far side by the just checked in Olivia Adams. Crawford, she goes all the way in, up with the left hand, blocked out of there. Pratt goes up for the rebound. A lot of contact, nothing called. Now they got to Blackmore. She's the one they want shooting threes, and she puts it in. Coach Utoff doesn't like that Blackmore was left alone there. And the Jags take a 6-2 lead, a 30-second timeout taken by the Tigers. A physical game here, physical start to the game so far. As we mentioned, this is just one of the many activities going on here in Ankeny tonight. Girl-boy doubleheader here in the jungle. Bowling going on down at B-Roll at B&B Theaters in Trail Point. And we've got girls wrestling, the CIML conference tournament going on over at Northview Middle School tonight. The old high school, for those of you who know Ankeny or have been up here before. Very, very cold night here in central Iowa. A little bit of pressure brought on by the Jaguars here to get things started. Adams takes it up, and there's going to be a foul whistled on Pratt. And that's not where you want to get a foul on Jaden Pratt when she's 60 feet away. Just her first, but we're only 2 minutes and 51 seconds into this ball game. Adams. She'll set it up here against some pressure. Interesting, they've got Pratt up top covering Adams, guarding the point guard right now. And they're going to call an offensive foul here on Valley. I believe they're going to get Jenna Fuller away from the basketball, and they do on the moving screen. And the Jaguars will go to work on the offensive end once again. Pratt with a couple back cutters. Works her way in once again and tries to get it out of there. Stolen away by White. White all the way in, sidesteps Crawford, but Crawford gets the stop. Quickly ahead, Tilly Smith. Pratt all the way in, power move, and she's fouled, and she'll have a chance to shoot two. Jaden Pratt hard to the basket. Third time already tonight we've seen her hit the deck hard, and that's just the type of physical player that she is. Adams picks up the foul, her first. 3 team fouls already in this first quarter. The Jags trying hard to get to the basket. Pratt has added free throws and outside shooting to her game this year. Future Division I college basketball player at Illinois State University. And that one rims out. White pulls out. Brown to set up the offense for the Tigers. Adams Moon back in the game, so that's good after she briefly had the wind knocked out of her earlier. Tigers tossing it around up top. Moon, nice entry pass there. Adams can't hang on to it, but White gathers it up. Jags rotating defense. Adams for three, misses bad, and Pratt hauls in the rebound. Crawford leaves it for Martin, another good three-point shooter. Splash for Ava Martin, excuse me. Jags out to a fast start in this one. And Pratt knocks that one away down to the corner of the score. About the same amount of points per game, but the big difference comes on the defensive end. Give up just 40 points a game, where Valley gives up 56 points a game, and that's a big difference on the defensive end. Defenses have been a hallmark of Coach Scott DeYoung coach teams throughout the years, the many years that he's coached. More state titles than any coach in the state of Iowa. Ashley Brown into the lane, up with a shot, no good, and Crawford once again always finds herself around the basketball. Bobbled the ball, she tried to get it to Martin a little bit earlier. Into the game as Crawford gets it and puts it in. Jags by 10. Lizzie Beam is checked in the game with a Heart of substitution. Sophomore playing with all these seniors for the Jaguars. Spot up shot in and out, no. White and Crawford again up high to get the rebound.
Tiger foul charge number 10, Addison Adams, her first, teams 4. Into the Tiger lineup, number 3, Carrie Rose.
Addison Adams whistled for that foul. Another substitution in for the Jaguars as Crawford draws a lot of contact, but all the Valley players had held their ground. Maisie Smith in the game right now for the Jaguars, the younger sister of Tilly Smith. And then Kylan Smith on the team as well, no relation. Into the lane, nice move there by Carrie Rose. Can't quite get it to fall. Crawford pushing the tempo, sees the floor. She thought about the step back against that zone, kicks it out. Maisie Smith. The Jaguars on fire from the outside against this zone defense for Valley. That's going to be huge tonight. Jaguars continue to play suffocating defense. Valley scored on the first possession of the game, and it's been a 15-0 Jaguar run since that point. Floater there, blocked away momentarily by Crawford. Now the Jaguars have numbers. Crawford looking to run. Gets it ahead to Boating, who just checked into the game and can't hang on to it. Back the other way. And Beam nearly tipped it away from Adams. Addison Adams, Olivia Adams, both in the game right now. Rose works her way in. And tipped out of there by Beam. Pratt over there showing he can't quite haul it in anymore. That old glove from the Iowa baseball team not oiled up as he couldn't haul that in the front row. Long pass in there up top to Olivia Adams. Oh, nice pass inside there from Fuller at the horn. As Moon was able to put it in, just the second bucket of this first quarter for the Tigers. Pratt. Blackmore backs her way in on Rose. Smith to Smith. Out here to Pratt for three. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Fuller, the long rebound. Shot clock is off. Rose down in the corner once again, up top to Adams. Rose spots up for three. Good. A little awkward spin on it as it came out of her hand. And just like that, a little 5-0 run for the Tigers makes it 15-7. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, taken away. Rose shoots it up, and she is fouled, and that will be 3 shots for Carrie Rose here at the end of the first quarter. Tilly Smith reached in, and 3 shots for Rose. With no time on the clock, an empty lane. Rose puts the first one short. She's got that red light on. Interesting, that red light is very bright coming off there. They're asking right now if they can turn that off. There we go. They had to put some time back on the shot clock. They say no, she will only have 2 shots left, so no Grace shot. No breakfast ball for the first. And Rose, it's one of the 3. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second quarter after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
So they gave Carrie Rose that first free throw back, and she hit it now to make it 15-9. So a 7-0 run for Valley quarter after they scored the first bucket of the game right away on the first possession. Jaguars then went on to go on a 15-0 run, and now Valley's been on a 7-0 run to end the quarter. So Valley found some offense here right at the very end. We get set to go here to start the second quarter. Valley with the basketball as well, so looking to add to their 7-0 run. Moon with the basketball. Down low, taken out of there. Martin gets the steal. She had 3 points in the first quarter. Crawford. A very physical game as Crawford has had a tough time getting to the basket so far. She's converted on her opportunities when she does get there, but a lot of grabbing and bodying up that goes on the inside. There's some more, and they're going to call Crawford for the charge. The defender slid in, got the charge. So now Valley looking to cut it more. And that's a double dribble. They didn't call it. The official up top put his hand up to call it, and then he did not. And the ball taken out of there. Jump ball is going to be called, and it will be Jaguar basketball. So Crawford looks to set things up once again here. Jaguars running some motion offense. Seen a couple different defenses from Valley tonight as they go down low to Crawford. Crawford backs her way in. Nice spin move by Maya. Goes up around Moon for the 2. Rose, Carrie Rose, up off the glass, puts it in, and Carrie Rose, they started to take over on the offensive end. Chance to convert the 3-point play. If you recognize that name, Rose, future Drake softball player. Been a huge part of that Valley squad here the last 3 years at second base. That is the activities director at Valley. We want to wish him a happy retirement. He's announced recently that this will be the end of his career as an athletic director. Crawford backs in once again, and just a sweet left hand by Maya Crawford. As now the Jaguars, with some more spacing, have opened it up for Crawford to get into the lane. Rose works her way in on Blackmore, leaves it up top to Brown. Brown all the way in through contact, and Pratt clears the board. Jaguars changing up the passing lanes, the defensive lanes as they work it down. They zigzag it across the court with that passing. Now Martin out to Pratt. Pratt again gets her own rebound. Battle for it there, and she slides it out and taken away by Rose. Got a little panicked in the corner, and then Crawford once again baits him into the throw. She's going to go one-on-one on Brown. Crawford up with a shot, and good, and she'll get a chance to hit the free throw. Maya Crawford has absolutely taken over this second quarter. Ashley Brown gets whistled for her second, and she'll have a seat on the bench there with the Valley staff. Olivia Adams checks in with her Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Crawford a little long on that free throw, but it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jags. Jags with an opportunity for a 4 or even 5-point possession here. Crawford hands off there into the lane. Crawford again, the floater. Man, she is feeling it tonight. Coach Uthoff wants a timeout for Valley. They're going to have to talk about what they're going to do about the problem that is Maya Crawford right now for them. 30-second timeouts here. Let's see if we can't find some results from girls wrestling here tonight. See if our man Dan Holm is over at Northview. Give us an idea of what's going on there. Not seeing anything right now for wrestling results. See if we can't find anything out here later on this evening. Let you all know, Jaguars coming into the conference tournament seated second behind Raccoon River Valley. Rose thought about the 3. And Martin momentarily looked to have it taken away. White hauls it in. White, the leading scorer for Valley, has been held in check. Moon comes around, and they find a way to get right in her grill. Long three-pointer on the way from Fuller's no good, and Jaden Pratt with another rebound. Martin down in the corner, Black. Crawford draws a lot of attention once again as Valley out into zone-ish type defense. Not really. They kind of dropped into what looked like a 2-3, but then they're right back out into man as soon as the ball's there, and then Beam has it taken away. Valley on the move. It's Adams taking. She's so smooth with the basketball. Crawford not going to allow Valley to get set up. The 8-footer, no good. The way Maya Crawford's shooting, you are absolutely okay with that shot right now. Jags by 12 as we approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Into the lane. Rose draws a lot of attention. Adams goes in, goes up with the left hand. She can't get it to fall. Crawford, another rebound. We don't track that stat, but it'd be interesting to talk to Coach Scott DeYoung and find out after the game how many she's seems to be everywhere the ball is. Jaden Pratt drawing a lot of attention when she's got the basketball. Draws a double right away, swings it over. Martin for three. Good ball movement by the Jags, and Martin makes the Tigers pay. Great ball movement started by Jaden Pratt's baseline drive. Got it out, got Valley into their rotation after she drew the double. Left Martin wide open for three. Jags up to their biggest lead of the game. Rose tries to dig into it, can't do it. And who else but Maya Crawford there for the rebound. Pushes it ahead to Martin. All the way over to Beam. Crawford thought about the three. Get the assist. Wide open Martin. And couldn't quite get it to fall. Heat check there for Ava Martin. Jaguars, though, immediately back on defense, not giving any Valley cheap ones there. Three-point shot on the way. Look at that from White. And they've done a nice job of keeping her in check so far. And the second you give her any breathing room, Tylee White goes down. Pratt gets held onto there. Took a while to realize why, for the official to realize why Pratt was only able to reach for the ball with one arm. Host of substitutions here as the sisters Smith check into the game. Another Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Crawford leaves it out for Tilly Smith, and she can't find the range. Three-point shot on the way there from Adams is good, and a quick 6-0 run for Valley as it back to a 9-point game. We'll be back right after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Coming out of the timeout, you see Coach Scott DeYoung's squad as they'll have the ball on offense right now. Don't forget at halftime, we will have the Rock Creek Elementary students here out shooting on the court. Get a chance to maybe see some faces that you know. Extended their defense, has got their hands that the Jaguars have made around the perimeter tonight. Now they go down low to Pratt. Pratt quickly up off the glass, is hammered. No call, but she'll get the two. Back up to double-digit lead for the Jags as we approach 90 seconds remaining, and no shot. There, and there's going to be a foul whistled on, I believe, Tilly Smith away from the basketball as Olivia Adams hit the deck. The shot by Fuller nearly went in, and I'm guessing Valley would have easily traded that three-pointer for the foul. Nonetheless, Valley has the ball out of bounds on their own baseline. Tossing it in is Adams. Ball nearly tipped away by Martin, and then Beam gets a hand on it, and then a bunch of Jags comes out with it. Lizzie Beam pushes it ahead. Way to run the floor there. Blackmore up off the glass, no good. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Beam. And we'll go out of bounds back to Valley. Jags have that element of athleticism that they can run the floor when needed, and Blackmore got out in front of everybody. Avery Moon back up top to Fuller. Swinging around here, Brown kicks it out. Wide open three on the way from Adams, no good. The ball falls harmlessly into the hands of Lizzie Beam, who will take it up herself. Out they'll go now. Maybe they will as they get into Pratt. Pratt gets herself deep inside, throws up the shot, no good. And there's a 1.5 second differential between the shot clock and game clock, and that'll actually do away with that differential now as Martin gets whistled for that foul. So Valley can hold for one, trailing by 11.
Jaguar foul charge to number 1, Ava Martin. Her first, team's fourth.
And we got an offensive foul called on the Tigers on the inbounds, a moving screen. Another one whistled on Jenna Fuller, her second of the game. The Jaguars with a chance to add to their lead. Beam. They want to get the ball down low to Pratt. They do. She backs her way down, keeps her pivot, goes up and cannot get it to fall. And now Valley with 10 seconds to go. Moon pulls it out into the lane. Up with a shot is Adams, and she'll have a chance to shoot two here at the end of the quarter. This is just the first game of our doubleheader here tonight. For the boys game after this, featuring the number 2 Valley Tigers against Ankeny Centennial. Valley boys have been really, really good, especially with the return of Zay Robinson, future Iowa State basketball player. All the way up to number 2 in the state right now. White and Rose come back in for the last 5.1 seconds of the half, as that free throw is good by Adams. Beam running the point guard spot. Pushes it ahead. 2 seconds. 1 second. Hands off in the corner. Martin for three at the horn. No good. Got a good look for 5 seconds left. And the Jaguars will take a 10-point lead into the halftime locker room. Our West 40 Market halftime show featuring Rock Creek Elementary. After this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Some things are worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. US Cellular's home internet is so simple to install, you can do it yourself. No waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular. Built for us.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Intermission Fitness, we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks. Right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Some things are worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. US Cellular's home internet is so simple to install, you can no waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular, built for us.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Intermission Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Louis, get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Time to start things off here in the third quarter as Centennial has the lead here by 10 points as we get ready to go. Out on the floor for the home team, the Jaguars in their white right now. It's Crawford, Smith, Martin, Blackmore, Pratt. And out there for Valley is White, Fuller, Rose, Moon, and Brown to get things started. Valley will have the ball. They will shoot at the hoop on the left side of your screen.
We're ready for second half action. It's Tigers.
Cold weather has kept a lot of fans away from this one here tonight. That and a ton of other activities going on here in Ankeny. Valley looking for a little back pick there to get things started, and Pratt knocks it away and gets the steal. Crawford's got Smith down in the corner, the sniper for 3. In and out, no good. Pratt way high for the rebound and lays it in.
Air basket, number 4, Jaden Pratt.
Rose, a little spin move into the lane. Through contact, can't get it to fall. Crawford. Thought she might have taken it to the hoop. Thought about the 3, off to Blackmore. Pratt coming off her 30-point performance against Valley the last time they played. Has been held in check relatively tonight, but has done some great things defensively and on the glass. They go down low to her right now. Backing in on Brown. Crawford goes all the way in, cut off, tied up, and then goes to the left hand. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound comes out of there to Moon. Pretty quick game going on here. Nice back hand, and might have got a piece of it. Ava Martin now with 5-on-4, goes in, kicks it out. Blackmore, the pump fake, has a huge Brown going right down to her ankles. And then Pratt muscles her way in, and Utah wants a full timeout right now to talk over this 4-0 run for the Jags to start the second half. We'll take a break and be back right after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Drosh Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
And back to get started here, Valley with the basketball. Rose picks up her dribble. Up top, White swings it all the way through. Moon out in the corner. And can't get that one to fall at all. Might have got a piece of it. Smith down low. Oh, what a look there from Blackmore down to Pratt. Pratt's left open and a ton of contact. Still no call. Fuller for three. Splash. Jenna Fuller with a couple of those tonight. Crawford. A little behind the back dribble. Keeps Crawford as they collapse in on her. That ball's blocked out of bounds, and the Jags will retain possession. I think Rose got a hand on that one as they lob it into Pratt. 7 seconds on the shot. Spins in. Good defense there by Rose, and then the fall away by Crawford falls in. She has found her range tonight. Brown swings it around. Moon down on the right side. Trying to get the ball down low. They got a good look. Isolated in on Smith there for Brown with a height advantage. A 4 to 5 inch height advantage on Smith. They got Brown isolated down there and got the foul on Tilly Smith, her second. Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Lizzie Beam back into the game now for the Jags. As Brown hits a couple. Crawford against some pressure from Rose. Gets it ahead easily to Beam. Down low is Martin. And as Beam tried to get it to her, it was tipped away. I think it was White who got a hand on it. Now she's got the ball back right now. And then Pratt comes away with a steal. Crawford into the lane. Now Martin. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pratt with an athletic move to grab that ball and keep it from going to her father. Crawford up off the glass, no good, and then taken out of there by White. White all the way in, loses it, and another steal there by Pratt. I think Blackmore or Martin might have both got a hand on it to tip it away. Pratt isolated. Little step through, and Pratt takes a shot to the chops, and she'll have a chance to shoot 2 free throws. No, actually she won't. They say it was on the floor. Jenna Fuller picks up her 3rd foul, and they're going to need her shooting if they want to make a comeback here. Beautifully designed inbounds play for Pratt to get 2. Back up to a 13-point lead for the Jags. Fuller. Now Brown overlooks the Centennial defense and then taken away. Pratt, another steal. Pratt, 2-on-2. Pratt and Crawford as she goes in, up with a shot, and she'll have a chance to shoot 2. Pratt drops in a couple, and that equals the largest lead of the night now for the Jaguars. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter in this first game of our doubleheader here tonight. Number 2 Valley Boys are in town, and Crawford with another steal. Crawford, nice look over there to Martin. Martin is blocked, and they're going to call a jump ball. As that ball did come down on Ava Martin's head out of bounds, so it would have been Valley ball, if they would have not called the block or the jump. Jags with that look again. Maisie Smith, though, couldn't convert. Big battle for the boards, and Lizzie Beam finds it, and then Adams dives into her legs. And we'll get set over here once again now with Maisie Smith set to trigger. Crawford. And taken away. That's Moon with the basketball. Moon all the way in. Good hustle by Beam to get back and cut things off. But Moon, the little hesitation, couldn't get it to fall. Maisie Smith with a rebound. Moon, a great move to free herself up, just couldn't convert. Crawford now, they're going to try to spread things out for her, I would imagine. She's the primary scorer on the floor. Crawford, there she is, all the way and up off the glass, and a chance to shoot 2 more free throws for Maya Crawford. Not a lot of offensive options on the floor right now for the Jaguars with the bench. No trouble, just having a little breather. And you can bet that they're going to make a concerted effort to have Maya Crawford be the one to have the ball in her hands and score. She drops that first one. Tylee White back into the game, and another Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Crawford makes it the largest lead of the night right now for the Jaguars at 17. Moon. They try to do, and then taken away by Crawford, who whips it down the floor, and a race for it as Adams outruns Smith. Valley has struggled to put a whole lot of points on the board here tonight. Just 23 now through almost 3 full quarters. Baseline move, way to use that as an extra defender there by Boating. 12 seconds. Tigers. Adams goes in and knocked out of there by Beam. Crawford comes away with it. Coach Scott DeYoung says, hey, let's slow the tempo down just a little bit right now. Jaguars in no rush. And a big collision out here between Boating and Crawford and Brown is still down on the floor. And she's gonna, looks like she's holding a wrist as the Centennial trainer steps out. Might have hit her head actually on the collision. We'll take a break as Coach Utoff and Nate keep an eye on her, and we'll be back here with the third quarter on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks. They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. Cellular.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here with the Jags. It's been all Jags tonight. Valley will have the ball. Other than the first possession of the game when Valley got a layup, it's been all Jaguars ever since. Down low, they get it to White. Nothing to do with it there. They've had Martin in her pocket all night long and trying to deny her. And the second she gets it, she goes to that floater and puts and back down to a 16-point lead. Jags have led by as many as 21. Pratt faces up. Good cut down there to Blackmore. Good quick release. Probably got fouled as well. And Finley Blackmore knocks it in. Down low they go, and there's going to be a foul on Pratt. Adams to shoot. Adams, the sophomore. Addison Adams, the senior. Pratt picks up just her second. Her first was it's into the game, so she's done a nice job of being able to play physical and not pick up the fouls. As Adams picks up a couple. Valley with some pressure. Pratt will take it up, draws the double. Nice job, Jags, wide open down low. Great job breaking the press. Ava Martin finishes it off with a layup. Sucked up Valley all the way up to half court. Left Jags with really a 3-on-none. All the way around, and Martin a little too aggressive on White. Trying to deny her the basketball, gets whistled for her second foul of the night. And Beam. Boys game coming your way next. Number 2 Valley, led by Zay Robinson, future Iowa State athlete. I'm not sure if he'll be a defensive back or wide receiver up there. I know we'll probably have some of their coaches watching tonight. Maybe get a text from them and let me know his plans. Fuller all the way in, kicks out to Rose. That side-winding shot, and Pratt had her arm grabbed as she went up for the rebound, but she's had to battle through a lot of that tonight as they quickly get it ahead. Down to a cutting Pratt, lays it up off the glass and good. Great assist from Finley Blackmore, excuse me. Finley Griner was a volleyball player. Finley Blackmore used to be a volleyball player. There as White knocks that one in. Pratt at the top of the key gives it back to Crawford. Down low, and ball is knocked out of bounds. Great effort down there by Moon. Ashley Brown comes back in the game. That's a great sign as she's okay. Cleared to play. Pratt waits for everything to clear and then gets an open layup. Good feel there by Jaden Pratt. A little back cut there by Fuller up, and it's blocked hard by Crawford, and she draws a foul. Huge swing there by Crawford. Good show of sportsmanship to reach down and make sure Fuller's okay. Fuller hit the deck hard. Crawford took a huge swing at that. So Fuller, after scraping herself off the floor, hits that free throw. Spins that one out. Pratt gets the board and quickly hands off to Crawford to let her run the offense. She wants to streak down the middle of the floor. Blackmore off to Pratt. Crawford in off the glass. She's fouled. Rose picks up her second. Just the first foul of this fourth quarter on Valley, and unless it gets closer, they're not going to be fouling on purpose here in the fourth. So after a couple of tough shooting games for Maya Crawford, she has found her touch tonight. Jaguars take a 30-second. We'll keep it right here. Discuss how to handle things here in the last 5 minutes of the game, up by 20 points. And it must be Athletic Director Nate Lindgren on the DJ duties tonight as he's playing the Juicy Wiggle right now. Big Cyclone fan, big Eagles fan as well. He's had a good football season. You can tell where the Cyclone fans are up in the crowd as they do a little juicy wiggling of their own. And it will be Valley basketball coming out of the timeout. Main thing for both teams right now is finish the game healthy. Ashley offense. Overplaying a little bit, and you heard right away Coach Scott DeYoung yell, "Don't do that." As Martin got a little aggressive coming out at Fuller, and Fuller makes her pay with a layup. Then down low, Martin goes in and can't get the layup to fall. Brown quickly gets it ahead. White, 17-footer on the way, no good, and the rebound taken out of there. Martin battles for it, and she's got it. Now she's looking to run. Martin, the standout soccer player for Coach Chris Allen's squad, who will be ranked highly once again to start the year. Look forward to bringing you coverage of the Jaguar girls and boys soccer team for that matter. What a move by Crawford, and can't get it to fall. Watched Ava Martin play a lot of soccer and score a lot of goals over the years. Ball thrown out of bounds. White got herself in a tough spot and had to just chuck it to get rid of it. The Smith back into the game. Crawford now with the basketball. Tilly Smith back over to Beam. Crawford looks things over. Now down to 15 on the shot clock. Crawford up top. Down low to Pratt. Good look to Pratt. Pratt up with the left hand. Can't quite get it to fall. Swinging around. Rose, the most open she's been all night. Swishes that three-pointer. Just like that, down to 15 with a little over 3 minutes to play. Crawford down in the corner, Beam for three. No good, long. Jags have had a tough time hitting from the corners. Up top, White. And Crawford had the steal, and then it was taken away quickly by Fuller. Crawford has a knack for hanging out just outside the passing lanes. It looks like you've got a great look, and before you know it, she's got the steal. Crawford. They wanted the trap, but Crawford handled it just perfectly. Pratt left open. Doesn't want the basketball as she gives it. Down low, Crawford posting up. Little spin move up off the glass and good once again. Really surprised they're not doubling down on Crawford when she's had it down. Jags have also rotated the basketball. It would make sense. Shot the three ball quite well tonight as well. Fuller spots up for three. In and out, no good. So Valley was threatening. Up to a 17-point lead in the basketball. Crawford swings it around. They've really extended Valley out, and Pratt gets fouled hard with a minute 40 to go and down by 17. Adams picks up her fourth. I'm really surprised that Valley's doing this right now in a 17-point game. As Crawford will have it now. Down in the corner, Maisie Smith. And tipped out of bounds, and it will go to Valley. Valley's got to move quickly if they want to game. This is Brown. Up top, Rose. Waited just a hair long. Rose all the way in, up off the glass, no good. And Pratt down. Jags should be able to milk a lot of clock out of this. Crawford. Might as well get the ball in Maya Crawford's hands. Pratt now closely guarded. Crawford a long ways away from the basketball. Down low they go. Beam up with a shot. It's blocked. Jags able to milk a little more time off the clock. And that ball is swatted out of bounds by the All-State volleyball player, Jaden Pratt. All-State, all-region, all-everything, and she showed it there. Might even get some critique on her attack footwork by my cameraman tonight. Pratt showing those multi-sport skills as the ball's lobbed in quickly down here to Rose for three, and that's short. And there's an 8-second differential in the shot clock and game clock. Pratt's got it in the middle, and she can just hang on to it now for a while. Crawford with Jags spreading out quite a bit. Pratt could have had that shot there, and the ball's knocked out of bounds with 13 to go on the shot clock. Is pushed, caused her to take an extra step, and it doesn't matter, and Maya Crawford puts an exclamation point on this one. Jaguars now up by 19. That's going to do it for this one. Don't forget to stick around. The boys game coming your way in about 16, 17 minutes. As up with a shot there at the horn is good for Addison Adams. But the Jaguars improved to 9-5 on the season. About 2/3 of the way from the season right now. Not a whole lot of chances to get out here and check out the Jaguars here the rest of the year, so make sure you do. Let's load up the gym. Help the Jaguars onto a long postseason run. Boys game coming your way in about 16 or 17 minutes. We'll be back with that right after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital. Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Some things are worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. US Cellular's home internet is so simple to install, you can do it yourself. No waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular. Built for us.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Intermission Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to Ankeny Centennial High School. You have entered the jungle, home of Jaguar basketball. Our visitors for tonight's CIML matchup are the Valley Tigers and your Centennial Jaguars. It's time to meet the starting lineups. At forward for the Tigers, the 6'4" senior, number 2, Kiki Dang. At guard for the Jaguars, a 6' senior, number 5, Rex Johnson. At guard for the Tigers, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Zay Robinson. At forward for the Jaguars, a 6'4" sophomore, number 10, Luke Mitchell. At guard for the Tigers, a 6'2" junior, number 24, Jaden McGregory. For the Jaguars, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Sean Tunks. At forward for the Tigers, the 6'9" senior, number 52, Trevin Girard. At guard for the Jaguars, a 5'11" junior, number 13, Caden Clark. And at guard for the Tigers, a 6'3" senior, number 54, Marcus McGregor. And at forward for the Jaguars, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Pembroke Gleaner. Officials for tonight's game are Brent Barron, Rich Suka, and Paul Weiss.
And there you have it. Our starting lineups brought to you tonight by Signorama Ankeny, your full-service sign and graphics company, designing, producing, and installing all types of interior, exterior signs, window coverings, vehicle wraps. They do everything. Visit Signorama-Ankeny.com. Thank you to Kathy, Kyle, that whole crew over at Signorama Ankeny for help keeping us on the air. They're going to have their work cut out for them tonight. As they walk out onto the floor, they go out without their leading scorer, Evan Abbott, who showed up tonight in a walking boot. So not only that, their head coach, Bob Fontana, is home sick tonight. I want to wish a speedy recovery to him. And then the Jags give up 6 inches in the opening tip between Trevin Jurek and Luke Mitchell. Jaden McGregory with the ball. Now down low they go to McGregor. That's Marcus McGregor, the soft left hand, and he puts it in. Valley with a little three-quarter court trap. Klinger to Mitchell. Mitchell has it tipped away out of bounds. It will stay with the Jaguars. Cameron Klinger set to trigger things in. He's out there on the floor with Rex Jensen, Luke Mitchell, Caden Clark, who's got the ball right now, and Sean Tunks. Clark to Tunks. Now Jensen. And taken away. Look out. Here comes Zay Robinson, and may have taken a couple extra steps, but they give him those steps to go ahead and throw down. And this time, McGregor. Alley-oop. There to Robinson. Again, Robinson, one of the top athletes in the state. Not only here on the back of Iowa State to play football. And he gets a steal there. This is Jaden McGregory. And now Trevin Jurek, who's 5 inches taller than everybody else on the floor. Gets it down low to Marcus McGregor, and Valley, just 93 seconds in, Valley has an 8-0 lead already. Jaguars have barely even had a chance to breathe. Valley just incredibly athletic. Jaguars having a tough time getting it just past half court even at the moment. 8-0 our score so far. These two teams played earlier this year, and the final score not really indicative of how that game went. The Jaguars hung in there the entire time. Valley pulled away late in the fourth quarter, but Jaguars played right with them the entire way. And going to have their work cut out for them here tonight, as Tunks will take it up. Gets it across half court. Mitchell with it up top, swings it over. This is Clark. Jensen swings it around, and it goes, looked like off the hand of Kiki Deng. So Klinger to trigger. Throws it all the way in, and man, Robinson covers a lot of ground in a hurry. Jags with numbers right now. Tunks from the corner for three. It's good. Now Valley to set things up. Deng has it tipped away, and they're going to call it over and back. Coach Windhorst right there saying it was tipped. He may have an argument, but right now the Jaguars will take any break they can get. I think it was tipped away, but then Deng tipped it again after that, so I'm not sure if that plays into that call being made or not. Mitchell with the basketball up top. Jurak covers a lot of ground. Tunks for three again. So after the slow start, the Jags have shot themselves right back into this one. Just had to get that ball past half court. Let Tunks take some shots. Robinson in his bright pink shoes. McGregory for three. Splash. That ball was a beautiful shot by Jaden McGregory. Also a top football recruit in the state. Jags swinging it around. Mitchell down low. Up with a shot. Blocked momentarily. Gets his own rebound. Goes into Jurak and changes his mind. Tunks for three again. Can't get it to fall this time. Jaden McGregory tracks down the rebound. McGregor for three again. Whew. Doesn't need much space. He's got a quick release. And just like that, it's 14-6. Jensen. And he's going to get fouled, I believe, by McGregor. Not sure what just happened there. Marcus McGregor just picked up the foul for Valley, his first, and he is a future Cincinnati Bearcat. Couple substitutions coming in for the Jaguars right now. Keaton Kasperbauer checks in the game, courtesy of Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Also into the game right now is Colby Beshin. Tunks. Swings it around. This is Clark, and ball's tipped out of there. Is going to go back to the Jaguars. So 24 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer in the corner for Jensen, no good. Robinson gives it to Jurek, who goes up, dunk it home, and Tunks grabs a hold of his hand, went right up with him, but saved what might have been a rim-shattering dunk from Jurek. Jurek way short on that one. Not happy with his shot. Jurek 6'9", senior. Marcus McGregor 6'3", senior. This is a Valley team that won the state title a couple of years ago. And they have a lot of the pieces in place to do that again. Actually lost one of their best players to prep school, Curtis Stinson Jr. You may recognize that name, the son of the former Iowa State great. He's not with them, but they have got a ton of talent for Coach Windhorst's team. Down to the corner for three, no good there from Klinger. And McGregory pushing it the other way. Gregory goes all the way in, and he traveled with the basketball. Valley back in there, 1-2-2. Jags swinging it around, down to the corner. All the way up against Urich with some great English on the ball. Fresh in off the bench, three-pointer in and out, no good for Jurek. Tracks it down. Now McGregory for three. That's a little strong. Way high to get the rebound, and can't quite track it down as Robinson. Jags come away with it. Tunks leaves it here for Casper Bauer. Jags going to set things up. After a slow start, the Jaguars have gone blow for blow with Valley. Three-point shot good there from Casper Bauer. Jurek is fouled as he comes a long ways away from the ball, and Tunks just picked up his second. Not someone the Jags want to have to leave on the bench. And the Tigers bring in a lot more subs here right now. Kiki Deng back in the game along with Marcus McGregor. Jaguars bring Luke Mitchell back in, getting his first start tonight in place of the injured Evan Abbott. Also into the game right now for Valley, this is Keen Jorgensen. Davison leaves it off for Deng. Long three-point shot on the way is good. Casper Bauer picks up his dribble, swings it around, and now over here Jensen gets it tipped back to Casper Bauer. Now Casper Bauer in. Out there for Klinger. Klinger up with a right hand and couldn't get it to fall. McGregor clears it for the Tigers. Quickly ahead to Robinson. Jaguars are back in a hurry, but Robinson in transition. Tough to find that shooter as fast as Valley gets back down the floor. And just like that, it's 21-11. Valley back in their three-quarter court trap. Putting pressure on every throw the Jags make. Down low, Mitchell. He goes up with a shot and lays it in.
Jaguar basket, number 10, Luke Mitchell.
Off to Deng. Deng throws it over here, but Robinson can cover a lot of ground with his wingspan and his hops. That's one way to bust up a defense. Throw a cross court all the way. They get it ahead to Jensen. Jensen up in the air and gets it to fall.
Number 5, Rex Jensen.
Back to a 6-point game. Fast first quarter here tonight. Jensen nearly takes it away. Down to the court. Swings it back up top. McGregor, Deng, and Davison, and Valley will reset things. Dang down to the corner once again. Gives it off to McGregor, draws the double. Constantly pestered there, and they are going to get a foul there whistled on Colby Beshin. Away at that for McGregor. That is the fourth. Third foul, on the Jags. McGregor and Jurek back in the game for Valley with the Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Dang to toss it in. And they throw it out of bounds, and I don't think it touched anybody. They're going to say Jaguar basketball. Looked initially like it might have gone off Beshin. And they're going to put, I think, 0.6 seconds back on the clock because it did not touch anybody. Or maybe they won't. Yes, they do. 0.6. Back to 30.1 on the clock. Jags back to work on the offensive end. We're after getting down 8-0 to start the game. A nice timeout taken by tonight's acting head coach, Matt Delger. Settled the Jaguars down. Three-point shot there, no good, and Jurek up to get the rebound for the Tigers. And that shot at the horn, off the shot clock, no good. Valley leading 21-15 here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter of action after this. This is Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Rush Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Welcome back to the second quarter of action here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Valley got out to an 8-0 lead to start the night, and the Jaguars battled since then. Just took a second to settle down into the flow of the game, and they'll have the ball trying to dig into that lead once more here to start the second quarter. Keaton Kasperbauer, Sean Tunks, Caden Clark, Luke Mitchell, and Cabron Klinger on the court for the Jags. This is Mitchell with the basketball right now. Tosses it out on the side to Tunks. Tunks trapped in the corner. Tries to throw it off the foot. He does, of Jaden McGregory. And it will be Jaguar ball, and not much better of a spot down in the corner with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Tunks with 2 fouls. Three-point shot on the way there, no good, off the mark, and a big battle for the rebound. It's a Luke Mitchell sandwich, and he has found a slick spot on the floor. He about wiped out. Trying to plant and come back the other way. He's got something on his shoe or what? Back in action though with the Tigers. This is Robinson. They're trying to get it down low to Jurek, who's battled the Jurek is blocked, and it's a foul. That time is going to be on Klinger.
Jaguar foul charge Klinger. His first, team's first.
That is a huge mismatch for Valley with Jurek down there. And McGregor goes in there and gets the rebound. Marcus McGregor, the future Cincinnati Bearcats offensive lineman, and that time good defense there by the Jags by Klinger. Deng's got it. Now for Valley, little Euro step. He's going to get the foul and the 2. Just that nice little extra Euro step to clear himself, buy himself some space, and got the foul whistled on Klinger. Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution, Rex Jensen, who got the start tonight's back in for the Jaguars. Kiki Deng at the line, converts the three-point play, and Valley now has their biggest lead of the night at 25-15. Mitchell down to Tunks for 3, way long, and the rebound comes out of there. Mitchell tracks it down. Mitchell the bounce pass. Tunks loses it on the way up, and look out, Valley. Here comes the other way, and another flush there for Zay Robinson. A couple of those on the night. Nearly another steal, and it is. Look out, here comes Robinson once again, and another throwdown. Might have to be a little careful there on the little extra pull at the end. Robinson's a good enough athlete that doesn't have to do that. And he is explosive. Hat trick of dunks tonight for Zay Robinson. Jensen, not close. Rebounded Deng. Down low they go, tipped out of there. Nice job by Caden Clark to get a hand on it. Jag in, Klinger up with a shot, no good. Dreger, Mitchell for 3, that's no good. Tunks gets the rebound. Valley was caught looking, trying to get a fast break the other way, and it was the Jaguars all getting the offensive boards. Tunks with his 8th point of the night. Jurek with the basketball now to McGregory. McGregory, quick little move, the floater in the lane. No good, it might have lost it on the way up. Mitchell clears the Jaguars way ahead now to Clark for 3, no good. And Jurek with the rebound. Marcus McGregor gets it down to Deng. Swings it way over here. McGregory goes up with a shot, hangs in the air, a little double clutch. Tigers take a timeout here. Search around right now, trying to find some wrestling results on the day. Ankeny Girls Wrestling, which makes up Centennial, Ankeny, Bondurant Farrar, and North Polk. They're wrestling at Northview Middle School tonight. See if we can find any scores from that. Have a few messages out to try to get some results, but I have nothing yet. If you're late joining us tonight, Jaguars, who were going to have their work cut out for them anyway, showed up tonight to find Evan Abbott, their leading scorer, a sophomore, in a walking boot. He'll be out for a couple weeks. Head coach Bob Fontana, we want to wish a speedy recovery to him, home sick tonight, so be good to get him back healthy. I know what it's like hanging around a bunch of high school kids. You pick up a lot of crud. Nice job there by Caden Clark to drive in and get the 2. Jaguars have hung in on the offense. It's very difficult to stop this Valley Tigers team. New into the game right now for the Tigers is Juan Brown. He's got it right now. Brown loses it, and it's out of bounds. Turnover back to the Jags. Halfway through the second quarter. Clark with the ball right now. Goes opposite off the screen, hangs in the air and kisses it off the glass, and the Jags have it back down to a 10-point game. Jurek hands it off to Brown, and stolen away. Caden Clark right there. Clark waits for it and blocked from behind, and then Clark gets a frustration foul. McGregory waited, didn't go up in the air off the pump fake. He's given up several inches anyway to McGregory. Clark at 5'11", Jaden McGregory at 6'2", and that 5'11" may be kind of generous. Klinger checks back into the game for the Jags, and another Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Zay Robinson off to Jurek. Jurek defended by the much smaller Colby Beshin, a long ways away from the basket right now, muscling his way in, gets it up top to Deng. The interior passing of Valley has been an issue. Now Casper Bauer back the other way. Swinging it around, three-point shot on the way here from Tunks is good once again. And the Jags have it back down to single digits. Jaden McGregory with the basketball now. They would like to get the ball down to Jurek. Into the lane, Davison loses it out of bounds. It'll be Jaguar basketball. Valley back into their three-quarter court trap. Jags no problem against it there. And going to use a quick timeout, as he did then get stuck in the corner. Jags have used two of them so far. As Marcus McGregor back set to check in for the Tigers. Jaguar Spirit Squad out in full force tonight. Have not seen the Pep Band a whole lot this year. Be nice to see them again at a game. Adds a lot to the atmosphere here. Jaguar girls were victorious earlier tonight. Will likely remain at number 4 when the rankings come out on Thursday. Another win for Coach Scott DeYoung as he keeps adding to his Hall of Fame total. .222 to go here in the second quarter. Jags back to work trying to dig into this Valley lead. Tunks with the basketball right now. He's been really good tonight. And throwing it away there with a lot of contact. Keaton Casperbauer found himself in a tough spot, surrounded by a bunch of giants for Valley. Busy day, busy night here at Ankeny Centennial. Doubleheader for girls and boys basketball. Conference wrestling being hosted by the Jags for girls. McGregor feeds it down low to Jurek, who found himself underneath the basket wide open. In the corner, and a travel whistle there on Cabrin Klinger. not sure what the discrepancy is right now with 1:29 to go in the first half. And Valley up by 11. Robinson. Down low, they get it to Jurek. They switch up those passing lanes well. It's like you've got him defended and they shift the ball around. It makes it really tough because they find him once again from the other side. Jags now back to work on offense. You think you're creeping back into a game with Valley and then they score 4 or 6 points on you real quick. Spurts really fast. 3-point shot on the way there. Good from Klinger. Jags hanging around. They try to feed it down low once again to Jurek. The ball's tipped out of there. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Valley. And the shot clock has 19 seconds on it right now. So there's about a 11-second differential. Robinson. And then McGregory for 3, in and out, no good, and battle for the boards, and I think they're going to get Jensen for a foul. No, they do not. They did, yes. So he pointed towards the other way, but I was pretty sure that Jensen was on the back of Jurek. Off the inbounds, Valley constantly flashing guys around the hoop. Jaguars do a nice job there. Then they get it down to the corner to Robinson. 5 seconds to go. Swinging around, Robinson once again. Long 3-point shot on the way is good. And that'll do it here at the end of the first half. 3-point shot from Zay Robinson gives Valley the 40-27 lead here at the break. And we'll be back with the second half of action here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Some things are worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. US Cellular's home internet is so simple to install, you can do it yourself. No waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular, built for us.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Intermission Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player. We have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
Dad, 4 free phones.
Have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the places. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Some things are worth waiting for. The cable guy isn't one of them. US Cellular's home internet is so simple to install, you can do it yourself. No waiting. Just fast 5G home internet for $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. US Cellular. Built for us.
And we're back here. Start the second half on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Valley leading 40-27. Jaguars will head out there with their starting 5 of Jensen, Tunks, Clark, Klinger, and Mitchell. Valley out there with Deng, McGregor, and Jurek. Valley to start. They're in their black uniforms tonight. McGregor drives his way in. What an athletic move by the future Big 12 offensive lineman. McGregor puts it in. He'll play his college basketball at Cincinnati. Clark takes it in, off to Tunks, then Jensen. Valley, imagine the emphasis at halftime from Coach Windhorst is on the defensive end. They had a couple of lax defensive possessions as Tunks goes in up off the glass and powers it in. Tunks having maybe one of his best nights as a Jaguar. Jurek from 23 feet away from the basket. Deng. They get the switch. They've got Jurek down on Jensen right now. That's probably a good matchup for Valley. As now Robinson the long 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound, just Jurek just reaches above everybody. And puts it in. Jensen now down in the corner. Little baseline move, gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell and blocked from behind as Jensen had McGregory come from behind him. Jurek leaves it for McGregory. Now McGregor Long three on the way there by Ding is no good, and Mitchell corrals the rebound. Quick three.
Gets that to
apologize.
starting to cut out a little bit.
Hope we keep our feet here tonight.
Timeout, Tigers. 30-second timeout.
Again, I'm not sure, we're having audio issues now all of a sudden. I'm not sure exactly what went on, but hopefully we keep everything around. I don't know if we're having software issues or what. All of a sudden you can kind of glitch it. Hopefully we keep everything in tune here tonight. Cutting in and out audio-wise, it's...
See if maybe that fixes things.
Back here with
to the basketball.
Offensive foul charge number 4, Zay Robinson. His first, team's first.
Try unplugging all our audio equipment to see if that solves our issues, but we're going to go right now to the natural sound and our PA announcer, Cade Tomlinson, here for the rest of the evening.
To all possession, Centennial. Number 13, Caden Clark.
All right, hopefully this fixed some of our issues. We're back on the air right now, audio-wise. Valley with the basketball. This is Zay Robinson right now. Jaguars back down to a 12-point game. Down low, Jurek gets himself very far down low on the basket, and he puts it in. Jags just have a tough time solving that. There's an offensive foul as Luke Mitchell going to get dinged on the moving screen.
Offensive foul charge number 10, Luke Mitchell. His first, team's first.
Halfway through the third quarter right now. Valley with the lead, threw the ball right to Rex Jensen. Jags on the run all the way in, swings it over around here. The Jags three-point shot no good by Caden Clark, and now Valley looking to run. Robinson drives in, he's going to get fouled. They're actually going to call him for a charge.
Offensive foul charge number 4, Zay Robinson. His second, team's second.
Oh my God! Back the other way. Three-point shot up, no good there by Tunks. Valley coming back the other way. Jurek is getting absolutely battled. They're going to say Jurek threw Cabron Klinger aside, and he's going to get whistled for the offensive foul.
Tiger foul by charge number 52, Trevin Jarrett. His first, team's third.
So 2 straight offensive fouls on Valley. Gives the ball back to the Jags. Tunks looking around here. Can't get it to anybody. Gives it off. Now to Clark. Mitchell swings it around. Out there, no good. Jensen couldn't haul it in. Tunks comes away with it. Tunks lets loose a 3, no good. And there with the rebound is Jurek. He's going to take it all the way down the floor. Finds a wide open Kiki Dang. Nice job, good vision by Trevin Jurek. Dang lays it in. Tunks up off the glass, can't get it to fall. McGregor clears it. McGregory at the horn. No good. Jaguars trying to cut into this 16-point lead. That'll help. Jaguars are battling hard tonight. Coming off their running clock loss to Dowling on Friday night. Dang looking around. McGregory. Jurek, the fadeaway. Way strong. Mitchell clears it. Quickly back the other way. This is Tunks. Down to the corner for 3. No good. Rebound tipped out of there to Robinson. Coach Windhorst wants his Tigers to run. Dang. Baseline move, and he is grabbed by Mitchell.
Foul charge number 10, Luke Mitchell.
Part of Ankeny Animal Hospital's substitution as Colby Beshen and Keaton Kasperbauer check back into the game for the Jaguars. Lob into Dang. Back to Jurek. McGregor, they lob it over top to Jurek. Help defense is there, and Jurek clears it and puts it in. Kasperbauer looks to be holding for 1. Down to the corner, this is Jensen. He's trapped and he throws it off of Robinson out of bounds. 5 seconds on the shot clock, 6 on the game clock. And the Jags throw it away. That is going to be allowed to stay, though, as an inbounds play. Mitchell swings it over there in the corner. Kasperbauer gets him blocked out of bounds by a much taller Urek. And there'll be 1.3 seconds remaining on the game clock. The horn that is in line but short there for Robinson. At the end of 3, 52-37. Valley in the lead. We'll be back with a 4th quarter of action here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.
Back here in action to start the fourth quarter. We get some of our audio issues fixed, and we're back in the game here. As 8 minutes are on the clock, and the Tigers will have the basketball, already leading by 15. McGregor to McGregory. Valley has kept these 5 starters in the bulk of the second half. McGregor goes to his left hand, and then Jurak is really taken over in this third quarter and into the fourth quarter. Clark for the Jags. Works his way through, but so much height there. He tosses it up, and it falls through the basket. Caden Clark keeping the Jags hanging around. Robinson, some long steps, gets himself into the lane and puts it up off the glass and in. Swinging it around and tipped out of there, Dang. And Clark chases it down. Steals it back. Clark all the way in, hangs up off the glass and can't get it to fall. And a tiptoe on the line, but not getting 1 foot in bounds.
Chandler substitution, number 12, Sean Tums, and number 20, Cameron Klingner.
In the game in the Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. 6:24 to go in the ball game. Valley by 17. Down in the corner, Casper Valley can't get it to fall. Valley back the other way, McGregory. McGregor back out to McGregory for 3, and he's wide open and knocks it through. Valley is now taking their biggest lead of the night at 20. And
Timeout, Jaguars. Full timeout.
We'll take one as well and be back right after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom.
Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
back in action here. 5:45 to go. Jags backdoor cut. Swinging around over here now. This is Tunks once again. 3-point shot on the way, in and out, no good from Klinger. Valley looking to run. Jaguars have done a great job getting back on defense tonight, save for the first couple minutes of the game where we just learned that it's a totally different speed of the game right now when you're playing against the Tigers. Somehow McGregory kept that alive. Valley with a fresh 35. Klinger hit the ground hard. Dang in. He throws it up. No good, but Urich right there playing right at the rim. And Valley has now extended their lead to 22. Doesn't really tell the story of the fight that the Jags have put up tonight. Valley, obviously, a huge talent disparity here, but the Jags have battled all night long. Tunks was up with a shot. No good. But Urich in there at 6'9", it just really takes any sort of penetration that you got out of the game, because you just get stuck in the land of the Giants. And then you got some athletic wings that get in there as well and block shots. And Clark has it taken away. Quickly ahead to McGregor. He takes out his teammate, Robinson. And knocks out of bounds and gets stay with the Tigers.
Tigers substitution number 12, Jaden Davison. Jaguars substitution number 5, Rex Jensen.
Davison for the Tigers. Hearts of Ankeny Hospital substitution. He throws it into McGregory for 3. No good. Jags looking to run. This is Besham. Gives it off to Tunks, and Tunks is blocked. Back to Besham. Jensen has it taken briefly from behind by Dang. And the Jags will reset things at 20 on the shot clock. Jensen all the way in, and Urich blocks it. And McGregory comes away with a steal. Jags being very disruptive, though, right back. Busting up the transition. 3-point shot on the way there. No good by Klinger. And now Valley maybe looking to slow things down a little bit. McGregory taking some more time off the clock. Jensen coming up and stolen away. Caden Clark steps into the passing lane, but when Urich is one of the first guys back there, it changes everything up, and there he is once again, just disrupting everything underneath the basket. Tunks for 3 again.
3, Sean Tunks.
And Valley
Tigers,
back
4.
with a final 3:10 after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Rush Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Back here, good look at Matt Delgers running the show. Fontana is on hill. On the mend after a couple days on the shelf. Wishes there to Fontana to get healthy soon, get back to the boys. Right here, the Jags trailing by 19. Valley number 2 in the state. The Jags have battled hard tonight, but Valley is too much depth. The Jags going to throw on the press here. So many scores on this Valley team. Davison with the basketball right now. Gets it ahead of McGregory. Goes in. He's going to charge. No doubt about that one. As Tunks was set.
Tiger offensive foul. Charge number 24, Jaden McGregory.
Just the first foul on McGregor. Caden Clark's done a really nice job running things tonight from the point guard spot for the Jags. Let's loose that three a little bit short. And then stolen away by Beshin. Three-point shot on the way there.
Number 5, Jensen.
Jensen knocks it through.
Jaguars. Full time.
Be back right after this on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Back here, getting set to start the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of this one.
Valley against the pressure. Brings it over. McGregory nearly has it taken.
The basketball.
Back up top, this is Robinson. Down low, nice look to Davis.
Out of there by Tongue.
Devin Wesley.
11 seconds on the shot clock for Valley. Deng throws it into Robinson. Down to 7. Down low, nice look to Davison, up with a shot and good.
Tiger basket, number 12, Jaden Davison.
All the way down, Jensen. Gets it in there quickly to Klinger, and Klinger! The hoop and the harm.
And 1. Tiger foul charge, number 24, Jaden McGregory, his second, team's second. Tiger substitution, number 10,
Jorgensen checks back in the game into the Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution.
Klinger shooting 1.
Klinger converts the three-point play, down to a 15-point lead. Jaguars just kind of hung around all night long, not going away. Pestering defense as Davison gives it up to Jurek. Jorgensen. Valley taking time off the clock. Look at the athleticism there of Robinson. Gives him Milt Davison up with a shot taken away. Jensen. One on Jorgensen, and the ball is, there's going to be a foul whistled on Jensen. Not an offensive foul, but as the ball came away, his arms extended and got called for the push on Jensen. Tough call, but I've seen it done before.
Number 54, Marcus McGregor.
Marcus McGregor back in the game for the Tigers. Jaguars not going to foul, but they're going to put some pressure on. Devin Vesley in the game for the Jags, and then it's stolen away. And a foul whistled on Deng. It's the third foul of the game on Valley. So Jaguars not shooting at all. Third foul of the quarter, excuse me, on the Tigers. Our next broadcast here on Centennial Digital will be Thursday night for wrestling. First draw from the boys. And a couple more free throws now for Jensen.
Tiger foul charge number 4 is Zay Robinson, his third.
Robinson picks up his third. Not going to be an issue at this stage of the game. As Jensen knocks it through. Crazier things have happened, but it's going to be an uphill climb. But Jaguars, nothing to hang their hats about tonight, as that was missed, and Jensen knocks it off McGregor's foot out of bounds. Hustle play by Rex Jensen. Minute 2 left. Jensen with the basketball once again. Goes in and up off through a lot of contact, knocked to the floor by Jurek. They say Jurek stayed straight up and down, and then on the way back down, foul whistled on the Jags. It's their second of this quarter with 50.8 seconds to go.
Jaguar foul charge number 20, Kevin Klinger. His second.
Klinger picks up his second. Long pass into Robinson. Jaguars looking to up the defensive pressure here, and then a foul whistled on Tunks. I believe that's his third.
Jaguar foul charge number 12, Sean Tunks, his third, team's third.
Robinson tosses it around. Now Valley going to look to take some time off the clock. Deng draws the double. Down low, and another dunk for Zay Robinson.
Tiger basket for forward, Zay Robinson.
Say you want me.
One shot on the way there off Vesley out of bounds, and the Tigers will have one last crack at it with 11.8 seconds to go. But Jaguars put up a battle here tonight. Valley just too talented here in the CIML, and they will maintain their number 2 ranking. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. Break up the cold with the heat inside of the cabaret. Head there after this one. Pizza and enjoy their new menu. Hope everybody see you there. It's been another production here on Centennial Digital, driven by Freedom Tire. Freedom Tire is proud to be the title sponsor of supporting Jaguar student athletes through Centennial Digital. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping your family safely on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Come see us at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of Centennial Digital.